So much of what makes headlines is dark and disheartening. At times, it may seem the world has completely lost its way.
We're in trouble right now. We need help.
But tonight, Local 10 turns its cameras and shines a light on people who impart life. They define leadership, inspiration, family, and education. They help feed the hungry and protect our streets.
As long as I can continue to wake up and service my community, I will continue to be smiling.
They educate our children and have become fathers to the fatherless.
Without him, I don't know that I'd be the person that I am today.
In the next hour, you'll be uplifted and encouraged as you meet South Floridians from age 8 to 82 who, in big and small ways, are making your world brighter.
Helping is something that we have to do.
This is the 2019 My Future, My Choice Life Awards, brought to you from our Local 10 studios in Pembroke Park. Your hosts on this special evening, Calvin Hughes and Nicole Perez.
It's truly a special evening. You can see it in the smiles and hear it in the laughter of all of our guests.
Good evening, South Florida. We rolled out the red carpet for them, and now we do the same for you at home. You're all invited to this VIP celebration, so welcome and thank you for joining us.
This year, it was especially important to all of us here at Local 10 to bring these awards home and open our doors to life.
It's why employees from all departments gathered to greet the awards finalists and guests. We will be treating them to a full-course dinner and handing out 8 Life Awards.
Every day from this very building, we bring you the news, but it's the first time we've hosted an award show.
We were up for the challenge and aimed to transform our small studio into a room worthy of honoring local heroes for their everyday contributions.
So how do we get ready for this big day? Well, Local 10's Clay Ferrero gives you the play-by-play.
24 hours before the 2019 My Future, My Choice Life Awards, this is what your award set looks like. A whole lot of nothing. So how did we turn this into this? A whole lot of work in a little bit of time. Step 1, getting all the round tables and Chiavari chairs off the trucks and into the studio, quickly and carefully. Next up, the setup. Volunteers working on the place setting. Fork to the left, dinner knife on the right, napkin on top. Marianne Fahmy of Trey Chic Event Planning and Design in the center of it all.
I show what's the first setup. Like, for example, once we start doing the table setting, I'll show how the charger plate, the napkin, the setting needs to look like, and the team will help me. So it's teamwork. It's really not an individual work.
A few hours later, the final touches, centerpieces, candles, and of course, the lighting. Some reinforcements called in to set up the TV monitors and position the podium. Don't forget to smooth out those linens, and the room is ready to go.
I'm very thankful, number one, and that you guys chose me to be part of this. And I'm really, really honored to be part of it. And I'm so glad that I was able to help. And thank you so much for having me.
The result? The inspired finished product you see here. Fitting for this year's inspiring winners.
And here it is, our Local 10 small studio where dinner is being served and the 2019 Life Awards winners are being announced.
But before we get to that, we wanted you to hear from last year's and the very first Life Awards recipients. How much of a difference does one year make?
As one might expect, good things happen to those who make a difference.
I'm Lonnie Lawrence.
Hi, I'm Somi Ali.
Hi, I'm Gisenia.
And I'm Lucy.
My name is Silvio Plata.
The greatest change occurred with the school. Since the interview and since the award, we've opened a new facility, and we've had the opportunity to renovate it, and we held our first summer camp there.
We have 40% of the population in our school enrolled in music, so that's like a pretty big thing now. I also went to Tri-State, and I also got a great opportunity with the Miami Symphony Orchestra, and I'm gonna be part of their apprenticeship program to be a student conductor.
What's happened in the last year is word of mouth has really picked up and more people are attending the beach days. Our project for developing a first-of-a-kind accessible recreation center got national attention with Architectural Digest. So I also won in the Company of Women Award from Miami-Dade Parks and Recreation Department.
And since we received the award, we have rescued 62 adults and 89 children. Mr. Naeem Khan, who's the world famous fashion designer, and I requested him to be on our executive board and he accepted. If we have a voice, we should lend it to people that are voiceless and that are in need.
On January, I did my very first opera performance, and so around February, I think it was the 23rd, I got to sing the national anthem at the Miami Heat. Recently, I received a proclamation from the school board. It's always fun getting an award. You know, no, it doesn't matter how many times it happens.
So we brought in 100 students, ended the year serving 302 students. We were also able to increase our fundraising efforts by 15%. In April, I was nominated and chosen as a 2018 Hispanic Woman of Distinction.
I am healed. I'm emotionally healed from my cancer journey. We have delivered over 1,000 chemo kits just in the last year. Hi, Tiffany. We are doing fantastic. We've partnered with 7 hospitals. We intend to keep on growing.
I will always cherish that particular award because people were involved in it. To having been first out of the block to receive it, everybody else got to bring it now.
The best of our communities is sitting in this room. All the 2018 winners in the video are here to cheer on the 2019 finalists. And this evening is the culmination of what is a lengthy awards process.
We began in July asking Local 10 viewers to nominate someone deserving in any of 4 categories: leadership, inspiration, education, and family. They also have the chance to submit candidates for the Life Changer and Lifetime Awards. Once the submission period ends, a panel chooses 2 finalists in each category, and then viewers cast their votes on local10.com.
And the votes are tallied and the winners are revealed for the first time tonight.
And naturally, we begin with the Leadership Award. Presenting that tonight are our colleagues Louis Aguirre and Christy Kruger.
The Leadership Award is presented to someone whose commitment to improving people's welfare is uncompromising.
This person demonstrates exceptional character and has made long-term positive impacts in their sphere of influence.
This year's Leadership Life Award winner has also molded and mentored the next generation of leaders. And the winner is Renee Herman.
Let me tell you a little bit about Renee. Through a grassroots nonprofit that she started more than 2 decades ago, Renee and her tireless group of volunteers have fed, clothed, and comforted thousands of people.
I wanted to teach kids. I thought kids should learn what it is to give back. We just organized a small little drive at a local school in Weston 27 years ago, and it blossomed. In our 14 distribution sites, we do about 2,400 families. It's over 10,000 people just at Thanksgiving. They come here and there's 10 bags of food. Not only do they get the 10 bags, there's a turkey, a pie, bread, rolls, butter, orange juice, potatoes, everything. Hi, my name is Renee Herman. I'm the founder of Harvest Drive Inc. My passion is to give to others and share kindness in our local community. If you're doing okay, you can take care of that mom. I don't do this myself. We have a great team. This is so very important what we're doing today. We help at least 1,000 families a year just in our boutique. They need some children's clothes, some shoes. What these girls do in here every single Tuesday, packing this up to make sure that we can make that difference in a crisis for a family. Whether it's socks, a towel, anything that would make them happy. This is a labor of love. And I love to share kindness, and I get to do it with such wonderful people. And I'm blessed and grateful. Did good today. I am so honored, humbled, and grateful to be here tonight with all of you and what we all do in the community.
Coming up, the Life Changer Award. But first, who will walk away with the 2019 Inspiration Award? Stay tuned. Calvin and Nicole will be back to announce the winner. The 2019 My Future, My Choice Life Awards is brought to you in part by Solis Health Plans with limited commercial interruption. Welcome back to the 2019 My Future, My Choice Life Awards.
You are listening to two very talented teenagers, last year's Youth Inspiration Award winner, Silvio Plata on his ukulele, singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and Isabela Gonzalez with her beautiful rendition of Rise Up. Welcome back to the 2019 My Future, My Choice Life Awards.
Isabella won the 2018 Youth Education Award for her contributions to her school's music program, and this year's Education Adult winner is also musically inclined.
She became a teacher before the advent of the internet, but her uncanny ability to make multi-generational connections was way ahead of her time. She's an innovator and a respecter of all people.
And the winner of this year's Education Life Award is Ruth Gordon. She is honored tonight for making the stage her classroom and drawing inspiration from the pages of history. She helps high school students create thought-provoking theater productions that have impacted audiences and actors alike.
I started teaching the Holocaust in Dade County schools, and I still do. I was actually with Dade County Schools 35 years and an overlap 17 years at Miami-Dade Community College. Hi, my name is Ruth Whitman Gordon. I'm the executive producer of Holocaust Impact Theater, and my passion is combining theater with teaching the Holocaust.
What's going on? Is everything all right?
The Holocaust Impact Theater's goal is to bring to light different issues that each year, each group of students who are writing the script feel are important. It started with 18 students, and that was 16 years ago. And I became so enamored with the project and what these kids were able to do, we just kept the program going.
We'll start at the end over there, Randall.
This production is absolutely student ran. How's it going, guys? In August, we have an open call for writers.
So I kind of adapted it.
We get about anywhere from 50 to 70 students audition. So those students start writing at my home 1 or 2 nights a week.
Mom asked me to come in. It's late. I'm here.
And then we do a read of the final edit, and then we audition. The Holocaust is the foundation of every production.
But I would go to the shows, and every year I would cry. Like, they would get to me very on a deep emotional level, and then this year, I'm the lead writing producer.
Last year I played a Holocaust survivor. The acting that I did last year, I didn't realize could impact me in such a serious way.
I just feel that I'm helping survivors tell their story through these students.
Isn't that topic a little too hard for you?
So to be able to have a group of students that not only are willing but want to keep their stories alive through a production, what a great tribute to them. I think Holocaust Impact Theater is my legacy for the community.
please come on up and welcome Ruth to our stage. Congratulations.
Holocaust Impact Theater is a passion of mine, and now in our 16th year, it gives high school students the platform to keep the lives and stories of Holocaust survivors alive, but at the same time makes audiences reflect on their behavior and attitudes. So thank you, WPLG, for allowing us to have this award tonight, and thank you to my family that supports me to do the work I do. Thank you.
When the 2019 My Future, My Choice Life Awards returns, the final awards will be handed out. Find out who will win for Lifetime Achievement. But first, Calvin Hughes and Nicole Perez announced the winners of the Life Changer Award. There are 3 in total, 1 adult and 2 youth. That special presentation is just a few minutes away. The 2019 My Future, My Choice Life Award salutes the following sponsors for their support. Another perfect party for donating the hors d'oeuvres for tonight's event. And Publix Supermarkets for presenting our guests with special gifts and flowers. The 2019 My Future, My Choice Life Awards is brought to you in part by Solis Health Plans with limited commercial interruptions.
That's Layla's proud parent.
Can you get this together?
Once the interviews and video are gathered, things do start coming together. The script is written, tracked, and handed to an editor. Music is added along with other effects.
And that's where Creative Services steps in. They are genius graphic designers.
That clean, polished look that you see in every show, open, close, and everything in between, this team is responsible for all that.
And we're responsible for the look and the branding of the entire station. Specifically for Life Awards, we were responsible for the look, but we went with a gold look with a nice gold feel to the graphic package, because it kind of sets the gold standard that our award winners set and that they deserve.
With all the elements in place, it's time for a director to call the shots. Lights, camera, action. We're ready for air.
And that's how the Life Awards come to life. You might say we in the media are masterful multitaskers.
Much like the winner of the next award, he's a successful business owner and above all, a devoted family man.
He has a lot on his plate, but willingly made room for 2 special people in his heart.
His name is David Greenberger, and he personifies everything that stands for family, dedication, acceptance, and unconditional love.
And for more than 3 decades, David has served as a Big Brother and board member for the Big Brothers Big Sisters program. But as you're about to see, he's much more than a brother to the men he took under his wing.
Hi, I'm David Greenberger, and I've been a Big Brother with Big Brothers Big Sisters of Broward for 32 years, and to me, family is everything. My wife and I decided at some point in time that we weren't going to have children of our own. We were already engaged with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Adam was like between 8 and 9 when we met.
After 2 years we were matched, my grandmother moved me to North Florida, to the country, and so our match should have ended. And he didn't quit at that point. We spoke every week.
At that point, we'd already grown very attached and wanted to continue to be part of his life. Seth was very eager to be part of that relationship and have a special friend that was just there just for him.
I was about 13 years old. He taught me how to shave. My mom was a single mom with 4 kids, and I'm the oldest. Without him, I don't know that I'd be the person that I am today.
I also work for David, or as he'll say, with him. I shouldn't be in the position I'm in coming from what I came from. Well, I grew up in a trailer park in Davie with my grandmother and my sister, and we lived, month to month on poverty. Food stamps, welfare, all of that. And, I'm upper middle class now, and it's all because of David.
It's been life-changing, helping change other people's lives.
David, I can't tell you enough how grateful I am for everything you've done. made me into what I am. Good at that. And I still need you every day.
You've been an incredible fixture in my life and helped me in ways that you'll never understand. And I love you very much.
I think it's tremendous to spotlight everyone in the community and help make a difference in everyone's lives. So thank you very much for the honor.
When the 2019 My Future, My Choice Life Awards continues, the award for Lifetime Achievement. But first, we have not one or two, but 3 Life Changer Awards to hand out tonight. And right after the break, Louis Aguirre and Christy Kruger introduce the winner of the Education Award. Offering a full range of event planning and coordination, Trey Chic Event Planning and Design delivers flawless execution and extraordinary results. A certified planner will take you through every step with impeccable attention to detail to bring your dream event to life. Thank you, Trey Chic, for serving as the design sponsor of the 2019 My Future, My Choice Life Awards. Welcome back to the 2019 My Future, My Choice Life Awards.
The Life Changer Award is presented to someone who places service over self. This person finds a need and doesn't hesitate to fulfill it, bringing much healing to the hurting. This year's Life Changer Award goes to a man who shared his love of fishing with those who fought for our freedom. He is Neil Stark, and his organization, Fishing with America's Finest, places veterans at the center of nature's breathtaking beauty to restore their minds and hearts.
Whether it was the freshwater sector of the Everglades or the 10,000 islands, I just always have been connected to water. Veterans coming home were having a really tough time transitioning. Let's get out of here, Burgos. So my thought process was to try to introduce our veterans to fishing. Hi, my name's Captain Neil Stark. I'm founder of Fishing with America's Finest, and I will not give up until all our veterans find peace here at home that they so bravely fought for. We're gonna take this live fish, we're gonna throw them over by the bushes. Fishing with America's Finest started in 2008. Vets refer friends that are suffering. We get calls, very important calls from therapists and doctors suggesting individuals that to come out. Go that way, Mama, pull that way. But when the fish bites it, it is all volunteer basis. There's never been any salaries. This is all done with love and to make a difference.
When I first met Neil, I was at the point I didn't really care that much about home life. I didn't care that much about me. And Neil rekindled something I loved as a kid with my grandparents, was fishing.
He showed me that there's plenty of things to live for and plenty of things to be grateful for.
Real? Yeah! Oh.
I like how he makes the Everglades come alive.
I am Fishing with America's Finest.
How long are you going to be doing this? When are you going to say
enough is enough? Well, that's a cool question. And it's a hard one. So when we get that number down to 0 and our people are coming home and transitioning, I'll give up.
An enthusiastic and humble Neil Stark received this award, and as expected, dedicated it to all those who have bravely served our country.
When I started Fishing with America's Finest, it was never about awards or recognition.
It was about bringing our people home. My idea was to share the outdoors and fishing with our vets coming home suffering. And it's an honor to be here with all of you. Thank you. For me, you know, winning means so many people win when you do what I do. So this was a win for Fishing with America's Finest, our group, our staff. It was huge.
Life changers come in all ages, and tonight we're proud to recognize two exceptional young ladies who have far surpassed the required community service hours for school. My colleague Nicole Perez tells us much more about them.
Calvin, these girls checked off all the boxes. They are leaders, they inspire, they value the importance of family, and they excel in academics. One of them is a junior in high school, and the other stands at just over 4 feet tall. Yet they have done more for people in need in their short lives than most people do in a lifetime. It's why we're honoring both tonight with the Youth Life Changer Award. We begin with Daniela Tejada. Daniela's story has its start in elementary school when she was moved to reach out to kids at home and abroad. You'll see how her humanitarian spirit is touching the most vulnerable of lives.
My mom and my dad are my role models. They've always taught me like helping is something that we have to do. I heard a lot of things like you can make a difference even at like my age. And I heard about NGOs, and I came home and I told my mom, I want to open an NGO. And she was like, what? What is that?
Good evening. My name is Daniela Tejada. I'm 10 years old. I would like to share with you that earlier this year, I opened my foundation called Meds for Kids.
Meds for Kids has been around for 7 years. I'm the founder and president, which makes me feel really fancy, you know, and my sister is my vice president. So should I add pink or just? Our goal is just to help as many children as possible and improve as many lives as we can. My grandpa is a doctor in Bolivia, and he'd always tell me stories about how like people die out of poverty. The shelter we like predominantly help, El Hogar de Dios, which is a shelter for children with severe brain paralysis and other health, issues. We've bought all the medicine and supplies they need for the last couple years. When you go, you can feel how much they need love, besides the medicine. So you just want to be there with them. It makes me feel so good knowing that like I made a difference. Since we can't go to Bolivia all the time, we also help out here with Big Brothers Big Sisters and Joe DiMaggio's Children's Hospital. So for the holiday season, we kind of do like a toy drive, like buy some toys or, toys that are in good condition. Denotes is kind of a fancy word for explains or shows. I've always loved school, and I used to just tutor my friends for fun, like little study sessions, and I thought, what if I turned this into something? And I realized tutoring's expensive. So I'm going to be reaching out to local public schools in the area. I've already made a mini website for Tutors for Kids. Nina, can you check on the website? I've always loved helping others because that's always been a part of who I am. I never thought that what I did would reach this, people would find out about it because it was just me giving my, my little bit back to the world. Hi, my name is Daniela Tejada. I'm a junior at Pinecrest School, and my mission is to help underprivileged kids around the world live a better life.
And here is Daniela receiving her award. Let's hear why this is so meaningful to her.
I would like to say thank you to Channel 10 News. This is really special to me. And thank you to my family, and especially my sister, my mom, and my dad, for always supporting me. And when I started Meds for Kids, I never thought I'd get to this level. And I'm just really happy I can make a difference to so many people.
I'm actually trying to start a new nonprofit right now to help more nearby, and this just shows me that there are people watching and there are people who are being inspired by this, and by hopefully making my work known, other people want to do the same. Well, sometimes you think, oh, you have to wait till you grow up, but you really don't. There's a lot of things we can do even at our young age, so it's just try your best. Even if you can't open a nonprofit, there's always something that we can do.
Our other youth life changer is a pint-sized philanthropist, but As you'll soon see, she packs a ton of personality. Every day, this 8-year-old walks the halls of Jack D. Gordon Elementary School in Miami-Dade with one thought in mind. What can I do to make less fortunate kids happy? Her classmates know her as Layla Salcedo. After tonight, she'll also be known as a Life Changer Award winner. Get ready to be charmed as little Layla tells us why she didn't wait to get older to do big things.
She makes you want to be better. I mean, she makes me want to be better. She makes her dad want to be better.
The term we use the most with her since she was a child is a great human.
I'm here shopping at Staples with the donation money. Let's see what goodies I can get.
Well, we started with a toy drive, which I think I was 6. My goal was 50. And when we hit 100, I was like, okay, let's see if we can get somebody that we can donate to. I want to go higher than that, so I want to try 1,000 this year for the toy drive. Yes. And then we started a book bag drive called Tools for School. And then within 48 hours, 4 people told us about that. So we looked into it, and it was really amazing, so we picked it.
We operate 2 homeless facilities, the one here in downtown and one in Homestead combined. She brought more than 5,080 pieces, if I'm not mistaken, of back-to-school supplies for all of our kids.
He's nice, and he's really my best friend.
All you can ask for as a parent is for your child to do good.
I just see her being, a pioneer, just looking for ways, creative ways to help.
We have an amazing school year. We looked into some names because I know I wanted to start like a charity. We wanted it to be around my initials, and then we found Let's Be Selfless, and I really loved it. I thought it had a nice ring to it. And my Instagram, my website.
Your anthology is already open.
At my school, we are going to be starting a Let's Be Selfless club, and we're going to meet every Wednesday of the month, and we're going to discuss what are we going to do to give back to the community.
Who manages all of this little empire you're building here?
My mom and my dad.
I was gladly chosen as the CFO.
I am the COO, which is the Chief Operations Officer, and that is that I just make things happen.
Chica.
Whatever vision she has, I just see her taking it on full speed.
Hi, I'm Layla Salcedo. I am a 3rd grader, and I love to make kids smile. Thank you so much for awarding me this award. I would like to thank Chapman for nominating me, and I would like to thank my mom and my dad for helping me make this charity so big. I was so excited. It made me feel so good, and I never thought LBS was going to get this far, but it did.
Oh my gosh. What are you going to tell all the kids at school?
I won an award!
What would you say to a kid your age that was thinking about doing something like you're doing?
Well, do it if it makes you happy, and if it gets this far, wow. If it doesn't, keep trying.
We've given out 7 awards, which means that there's 1 left, and it's a big one.
It's the Lifetime Award, which recognizes someone who's invested decades of service to help their fellow neighbor.
The nominees for this award were many, and all were worthy, but one stood out to Local 10 viewers. The winner of the 2019 My Future, My Choice Lifetime Award is Edward Steinman. Edward is an octogenarian and a self-described simple guy who enjoys the great outdoors. He's led and trained young men in the Boy Scouts since the 1950s, when the cost of a gallon of gas was just 25 cents. The patches on this old red jacket tell the story of a prolific life.
I started when I was 11 in the Bronx.
The life of 82-year-old Edward Steinman, husband, father, and a Boy Scouts leader for 6 decades.
The whole idea of scouting is to get young men to understand how to live in this world.
And throughout the world, from every walk of life, You'll find Scouts shaped by Edward's example and sage advice.
During mission-critical situations, when teamwork is a must, and each and every person depends on the other to watch their back at the cost of their own lives, makes me appreciate the valuable lessons I learned as a Scout.
When you have a relationship like that where someone makes such an impact on your life, that's forever.
Terry Savolto is an Eagle Scout and a successful businessman who's known Edward for more than 30 years.
I met Ed when I was 11 years old. I had just entered 6th grade, and my parents put me in the Scouts.
Remember when we went on this?
He directly taught me how to become a leader, how to be punctual, how to look at people in the eye when you talk to them.
It made me feel really good because I knew that I had the impact in his life that was my goal. I guess that you can say, because of Scouting, Terry found his way in life.
The United States of America.
Terry found his way, along with generations of young men and now young women of Troop 65 in Miami Beach.
Cool.
Each week as Scoutmaster,
the square knot is what?
Edward attends the meetings, ensuring they all live by the Scout law and oath.
If you were to build a foundation that would exemplify the way people demonstrate trust, loyalty, integrity, and also living your passion, your pursuit of happiness in life, at that foundation they would put a statue of Eddie in the lobby.
For Edward, that simple old red jacket is testament enough of his life's work. As long as there's room for more Scout badges, he intends to keep serving. It's his oath. It's his Scout's honor.
I enjoy what I do, and I'll do it until just before they put me in the ground.
Edward Steinman joyfully accepted this award in the name of Scouts everywhere. A true tribute to a life well lived.
I do this for the boys. Right now, we're doing it for the girls as well. I enjoy what I do, and I hope I can do it forever and ever. And I really appreciate Channel 10 for doing this for all of us. And thank you very, very much.
Congratulations to Edward and all our 2019 My Future, My Choice Life Awards winners. Your contributions to community span an incredible 7 decades and counting.
So let's celebrate them one more time tonight for reminding us of all that's good in South Florida. From the youngest to the oldest, all our winners stand proudly holding their award.
But tomorrow morning, they'll be on the move again, doing what they do best, touching and transforming lives.
And with that, we bring this very special evening to a close. We'd like to thank our Local 10 management staff, volunteers, and community partners for all of your support.
And to you at home, we hope you've been inspired beyond the last hour to make a difference wherever and whenever possible. Thank you for joining us, and good night.